I'll make one post that says Gallimimus, and I'll say one post that says Stegosaurus. And then basically you need to upvote on those on those posts that I make. If you want it to be Stegosaurus, then click the like button on the Stegosaurus post. If you want it to be Gallimimus, then click the upvote button on the Gallimimus. And then basically that way it's a really specific number, so we can say for absolute definite which one won, because it's like just basically the number of likes on each of the posts. So we'll do it that way. I think that's pretty fair, isn't it, Littlebot?
Yep, that sounds really good to me.
Wonderful. Okay, so
it's gonna be really interesting to see what we get.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that the viewers will know like kind of exactly what they want to go for. So we can definitely kind of keep hold of that. But anyway, for today's episode, I believe you've got all of the iron and bits and pieces, don't you? Have Lubot.
For the new exhibit.
For the new exhibit, yeah, for all the glass and everything.
Yes,
Okay,
I
right.
do.
Perfect. So what we're going to do today is we're going to basically just start to make the exhibit. Now, whilst I was running around there, some of you guys, there's another 63 there, some more iron there, some stone slabs there. I'm just getting a few bits and pieces from the what was this called? The sorting room. God damn it! I can never remember the names of the rooms. It's so bad. I should just like refer to them as like the purple room and the yellow room, because that'll be a whole lot easier. I can always remember like blue room, but I can never remember like utility room. So maybe that'll be a whole lot easier to do that. One thing I do need to quickly do before we go any further is build the road that needs to go here, which I believe is going to be fully wide. Now, do you have any of the any of that glowstone bricks on you at all, Lubot?
A little bit of it, yeah.
Okay, we only need a little bit. We need, because we don't. I mean, we can, if we don't have that much, we can always head back to the Nether. Maybe for now we can just use like dirt or stone, because you see how like the foundations are like always like this along the glowstone that we have here. We're gonna need that going sort of like down that way and then across that way. But we don't need to worry about having it done straight away, because we can always add that later on once we've actually just built the basic foundations. So I guess we can go to the Nether off camera and get a load more of that, because I know we were running low, but I didn't know if we had enough.
Yeah.
If you just want to give me the little bit that you've got now, though, because what I can do is I can just finish off this little bit here. It'll be, I'm just trying to work it out. It's going to be like this. Look at this little caterpillar dude hanging out there. He's not a caterpillar. He's a maggot. Hey, little maggot. He doesn't look like a maggot, does he? He looks like a little grub or something.
Little grub. Yeah, he's just chilling. Can I feed him in your pork chop?
You could try, see if he likes it. I'm not sure if he will, but you can certainly
I don't think he wants it.
26. That'll do. That's enough. Right, there we go. So I'm just basically lining these up, and in fact, we can probably take these ones out and use those ones as well.
Yeah.
But I just want to basically just show the viewers like exactly how this is going to look. So this is the filler that we had here, and basically what this has done is we use the quarry to kind of like take this out to like a 3 or 4 blocks down, and then the filler has come along and it's changed it for us. We put one layer of dirt, and then for the rest of it underneath we put like stone, so it's nice and strong. So if I go to the back of it here, this won't look like this forever, because we're not going to just leave it like this, but so you guys can see the like anatomy of it. This is how it's been done so far. And there's actually, you can see there's a little bit that kind of like is still like exposed, which we can probably go and fill in at some point. But anyway, so it's like this. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of stone, and then 1, 2 blocks of dirt, which made the 6 blocks in total. So that's how that's been set up. Now, in terms of what we're actually going to be doing with the exhibit itself, this one, we're going to probably have to make it one higher than this again, so I'll probably have to reuse this filler to make it even higher. But we're not going to worry about all the cobblestone and the dirt has just come out of the filler. Hang on a second, get rid of that. I'll just get rid of some of the dirt. I don't need it.
Do you want me to grab some of it as well?
If you can, yeah, just grab it. That'd be good, because we can use that later on when we put the filler back down again. It works in the same way as quarries do, because you can use like landmarks and stuff to kind of like mark out where you want it to work in.
That's cool.
In 3 dimensions. Now, we don't need to worry too much today about how the kind of like exhibit looks, really. All we want to do is just kind of do the basics. So the exhibit is basically going to come out to here. So I'm going to do the foundations going this way and then not across and then out. But what we need to do is we need to work out where all the lights are going to go. Now, it's going to be, I know it's going to be kind of difficult, but what we need to do is we need to try to make sure that it's like essentially as wide as this one behind us. Or
Right.
in fact, maybe like 2 less, because if it starts here, then it could be like, if it starts here, then it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4 less on this side. So theoretically, if our maths are super duper accurate, then it would need to be, if we get to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be here, I think. Is that right?
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you see how, like, so essentially what I'm doing, rather than counting out where all the lights are, I'm just saying to myself, right, okay, so this exhibit is this wide if we're lining it up for the lights. So we're essentially saying we're going to go from here to that over there, but because this one is like over this way 4 blocks, we're making it go over that way 4 blocks as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So that should be okay. Now, the only other question I need to ask myself is how is it 6 and 9? It's 12 and then a light, because I do remember that. Is this big enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a light. Would it look weird if it was like out here?
We might just be able to sort of rejig it for this exhibit, because obviously this and the Tyrannosaurus are just sort of custom sizes.
Yeah, I suppose that's true, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's go with that then. Let's try and we'll work it out, and then if we do the basic foundations on camera, and then off camera we can start set together the painstaking task of doing all the glass and all that stuff, and then whilst you do that, I'll go into the nether and stuff. It's really not a fun thing to watch, guys. It takes like a million kajillion years. But anyway, we'll definitely get this done before we head off. Lubot, how was your New Year's? Did you have a good time? Did you get successfully drunk or otherwise impaired?
No, I didn't actually.
I had a nice quiet one. Good. Yeah.
I was nice and quiet. Yeah.
Did you just play precarious amounts of Dota?
No, charades though. Charades were out in force.
Nice.
Everyone likes a bit of charades.
It is a fun game. Did you have like a New Year's Day where you were playing with your family, and then like New Year's Eve with your friends, or the other way around, or how did you do it?
I don't know really. Sort of, I spent New Year's Day in the morning. Sort of, I was with my family, and then sort of in the evening with friends. So just sort of split the day and share my time, because everyone wants a bit of Lubot.
Yeah, everyone wants to have a piece of the old Lubot. So
yeah.
That's pretty important. No, it sounds like you had quite a good time. That's good. I spent mine in bed, so I'm quite jealous, really.
Seeing the new year in with a flu, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to try to have twice as good a time for the next one coming up.
Yeah.
Here, let me give you the rest of my dirt as well, dude. I've got like three loads of 64 that you can use. So you can fill all that in. I'll have to just party like twice as hard next time, but that's okay. I can do that. That's no problem at all.
Well, you've got Doug now, so you can sort of party with Doug.
He's been doing it really well actually. On Sunday is his first like puppy training session, because there's like a training place down here that we can go to. So he's going to start doing like it's called like the Kennel Club training certification or something, but it's basically like he actually gets like rosettes and stuff. Like he like it's a really like it's from the place that does all the pedigree naming, you know, the proper posh place.
Yes, Crufts or
I don't remember what it was. I think it is Kennel Club. I think that's the one.
Yeah.
But basically, he's gonna get all of his sort of certifications done to show that he's like an obedient dog, like, you know, so he can do all his obedience training and stuff. So he'll learn monster. Like basically it's so he learns like not to bite strangers unless they're like dangerous, and like not to sort of like, you know, not like to trust other dogs unless they bite fur, all that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
About sort of discipline, because currently he reacts to discipline. He likes to just like chew on your slippers whilst you're like. He likes to. I don't know if your dog is the same, Lou, but he likes to sort of like chew on your sort of like shoelaces and stuff while you're trying to walk like in the kitchen and stuff. So you have to walk like really slowly and carefully.
Sort of. She was at the start, but she's much better now. She doesn't do stuff like that.
What is this ghost horse doing? Ghost horse.
Ghost horse, please go home.
He was just like screaming
He's
out.
just lost after New Year's. You know, he's still wandering around in a bit of a haze.
They were like in the dirt. It's really weird.
Oh yeah. See, this is the problem with this 1.7. Is it 1.7 or not? 1.6. 1.6. Yeah. Because this is exactly what was happening with some of the other dinosaurs, and it's really troublesome because you try and find them and they're buried up to their necks in dirt.
Yeah, it's a problem, and there's not really a solution, unfortunately, apart from upgrade. But we will do that eventually. But in the meantime, we're going to carry on and making these really cool exhibits, and then hopefully we'll be able to take it all with us. But even if we can't like take some of the exhibits with us, it doesn't matter because we could just have a whole lot of fun like making them even better next time when we get all the new new mods and things coming through. I think from what I've been doing some research on it to find out how they are doing with 1.8, and it looks like they're kind of like getting pretty close to having like basically like a 1.8 release that they're happy with. So we're just essentially waiting for that, which might take a little while, unfortunately. But you've been watching the Craftcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to us if you like what you see. That way I'll know to make more, and that you really like me. So, you've been watching the Craftcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos.